Did you want to lose your home? Hi, I'm Jason Long, and today I'm going to be presenting to you the effects of habitat loss and how it can be prevented. So, one cause for habitat loss is wildfires. Now, a wildfire could be started simply by a lightning strike in a densely forested area, or by people carelessly leaving fires unattended, or not putting them out properly when they leave. Another more man-made cause is logging. Now, logging is where a large section of trees are cut down to produce lumber for building materials or other paper products. And if a forest takes hundreds of years to grow, it may only take a few days or a week to cut down. And without that forest, all the animals that once lived there would have to move away or sometimes even get killed by the people that cut down the trees. Another very man-made cause is mining. Now, once again, this is where large sections of trees are cut down, but the surface underneath is then blasted away at with water cannons. And this is all to extract precious metals such as gold or silver. And this is done by adding harsh chemicals to the water to extract these metals, and the water can then seep into nearby natural water sources and poison nearby animals and wildlife. Another very common cause around here is development. Now, if you look at a modern city today, you're not going to see many animals wandering around. But hundreds of years ago, animals were everywhere. And all those animals either had to leave and find somewhere else to live, or starve, or get killed by machinery. And all of these, most of the companies that build new factories and stuff are more willing to make sure they get the new skyscraper built or factory finished than they are about the animals that would have to leave to accomplish that. Another cause that could be harder to prevent is agriculture. And everybody needs to eat. And one of the most important pieces to that puzzle would be agriculture. Now, agriculture takes up a lot of fresh water and even more land. And the water it doesn't use runs off into nearby water sources and can harm local wildlife through fertilizers and pesticides. I asked my mentor, Mr. Hebert, if he believed that people continue to expand and still leave ample space for wildlife, and his response was that maybe not yet, but at some point there will be nowhere left to go. And I believe him, that people can continue to expand and continue to take over the space that the animals were once living in, but at some point there will be big consequences and we'll have to make large sacrifices. One of those sacrifices could be the loss of diverse species. Now, if there's a species that lives in one part of the world and that part of the world only, and if that one place were to be cut down for logging or blasted away at for gold mining, then that entire species could go extinct, because most of these animals aren't adapted to live anywhere else other than that one location. Another effect could be raised carbon dioxide levels, and this could be caused by the lack of trees to convert that carbon dioxide back into oxygen, and it could also be caused by factories and other equipment, but the carbon dioxide would eventually start to build up in our atmosphere, leading to global warming, and that could lead to worldwide consequences for humans and animals. A solution to this could be to use clean energy. Now, this would obviously cut down on the amount of carbon dioxide put into our atmosphere, and it would also use a lot less natural resources such as wood, coal, or oil needed to be burned to power a traditional power plant. Another solution is to recycle, and this would cut down on the amount of resources needed to be extracted from our Earth, and it would also help clean up our planet in the process, leading to an overall healthier living conditions for humans and animals. A vegan lifestyle also has a takes up drastically less land than a traditional meat diet, because 1 acre of land can produce 80,000 pounds of tomatoes, but only 300 pounds of meat. And if you think about it, 80,000 pounds of tomatoes can feed a lot more people than only 300 pounds of meat can. Now, on my own, I can't do much to help prevent development, but I can help relocate the animals that have already lost their homes, and I do this through the DFW Wildlife Coalition. And you can too by going on their website and either donating money, volunteering some of your time, or even finding the animals a new place to live. Thank you.